What's up, Broncos country? Time to get hyped because the Denver Broncos are coming in hot for the 2025 NFL season. The schedule just dropped, our scouting department got a major upgrade, and the energy at Empower Field is straight up electric. If you're a real fan like me, you're already counting down the days to September 7th when we take on the Tennessee Titans in the season opener. But before we hit the field, let's break down all the big moves that have the rest of the league sweating. Trust me, this isn't just another season. This is the year we remind everyone why Denver is the toughest team in the NFL. So let's dive in, fam. First off, let's talk about the mastermind behind the scenes. The Broncos just made 11 key changes to the scouting department, and it's like we cracked the Eagles' playbook and walked off with their MVP. Let me introduce you to Jordan Dyson, the scouting guru who left Philly fans crying into their cheesesteaks. This dude's a legend. Helped the Eagles find gems like Devonta Smith and Jalen Hurts, turning their draft days into Christmas morning. Now he's back in Denver, reuniting with GM George Paton like the NFL's version of peanut butter and jelly. Why is this a big deal? Because while teams like the Cowboys are drafting busts faster than you can say Jerry Jones, our scouting crew is building a roster deeper than the Grand Canyon. Dyson's got an eye for talent, and with A.J. Durso as co-director of player personnel and DiStefano heading into his 45th year with the team, we've got the perfect mix of fresh vision and old-school wisdom. Think about it, Broncos Nation. Last year we picked Bo Nix, who shocked everyone as a rookie QB, and now we've got the brainpower to find the next Pat Certain II or Jonathan Cooper. Who's ready to see some draft day steals in 2025? Drop peak. In the comments if you're pumped about what Dyson's cooking up. Now let's give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Payton. This guy's not just a coach. He's football's Yoda, adjusting game plans mid-drive like he's got a hotline to the football gods. Last season we started 0-2 and folks were ready to jump ship. But Payton? Nah. He flipped the script, took us to a 10-7 record, and snagged a playoff spot with a rookie QB. Remember that Monday Night Football game against Buffalo? Down by 10 at the half, Payton said, bet, ditched the run game, and let Bo Nix throw 24 unanswered points. That's the kind of genius we've got on our sideline, Broncos country. And this year, Payton's got some new toys. Say hello to Evan Engram, our new tight end who's basically a cheat code. Line him up wide and suddenly Cortland Sutton is in single coverage. Stack the box. Nix hits Engram over the middle before you can blink. Defenses are going to need GPS just to keep up with this offense. So, Broncos country, what play do you want to see Payton draw up for Engram? Drop your ideas in the comments. And let's set this playbook on fire. All right, let's talk schedule. The NFL didn't go easy on us, but we're coming for it. The schedule dropped on May 15th, and it's a roller coaster. We open at home against the Tennessee Titans on September 7th at 2:05 p.m. MT, facing a rookie QB like Cam Ward in Week 1, a gift from the football gods. Our defense is going to feast. But then things get real. Road games against the Colts and Rams-Bengals at home, then a trip to Philly before flying across the pond to face the Jets in London for Week 6. That's 4 road games in 5 weeks with just 1 home game in 40 days. Tough? No doubt. But Payton's got more wins in October than a Colorado ski resort has snow days. We're built for this. And guess what? We've got 5 primetime games. Monday Night Football versus the Bengals, Thursday night versus the Raiders, Sunday night versus the Commanders, a Christmas Day clash with the Chiefs, and that London game against the Jets. The NFL knows Denver brings the heat on TV, and we're going to show the world why. My pick, Week 4 MNF against Cincy. We lost to them in OT last year. You better believe Payton circled that one for payback. So, Broncos country, which primetime game are you most hyped for? Hit the comments and let's hear that roar. Let's talk about our QB1, Bo Nix, because this kid's got ice in his veins and a rocket for an arm. Rookie year, he was dropping dimes like he was born for it. Now, with a full offseason in Payton's system and weapons like Sutton and Engram, Nix is about to go full superhero mode. Picture this. Nix rolling out, launching a deep ball to Sutton while Engram cuts underneath. It's Batman and Robin in cleats, folks. And don't sleep on our O-line. Zach Allen and the crew are giving Nix enough time to read a whole novel back there. But here comes the surprise factor. Our rookie class. First-round pick Jody Barron already looks like a starter at cornerback, and third-round wide receiver Pat Bryant. He's got that can't-miss vibe. These young guys are hungry, and with Nick spreading the ball around, our offense is going to be hotter than a Denver summer. So Broncos country, what's your bold prediction for Nick's stats in 2025? Drop it in the comments. I want to see who's got the guts to go big. Now let's talk defense, because our D-line is hungrier than a college kid at Snarf's at 2 a.m. Jonathan Cooper's bending the edge like a human slingshot, DJ Jones is clogging the middle like I-25 during rush hour, and Pat Certain too? He's not just a lockdown corner, he's a human no-fly zone. Last year, Certain and Benito were Pro Bowl alternates, and Benito nearly cracked DPOY talk with 13.5 sacks. This year, they're gunning for All-Pro, and with new additions like safety Talanoa Hufanga and linebacker Dre Greenlaw, our secondary's about to become a no-pass zone. Oh, and Vegas thinks we're underdogs against the Chiefs in Week 11? Cue Orange Crush laughter. Mahomes might be the league's golden boy, but when he's staring down Certain and Cooper at Mile High, good luck hearing your own audibles. So tell me, Broncos country, who's your pick for defensive MVP this season? Drop it below and let's crown our king. Don't sleep on special teams either. Rookie kicker Will Lutz Jr. is a machine, nailing 55-yarders like it's nothing. And Montrell Washington, he's flipping field position like pancakes on a griddle. These little things, they're the difference between squeaking into a wild card spot and making a deep playoff run. So tell me, Broncos fans, what special teams play do you want to see Washington blow up this year? Let's dream big. Now let's take a quick detour to Dallas. Rooting for the Cowboys these days is like rooting for a flat tire. Jerry Jones is trying to play GM and ringmaster at the same time. Their rookies are disappearing faster than a cold beer in July, and their defense, softer than a hotel omelet. Meanwhile, over here in Broncos country, the Walton Penner Group is building a dynasty the smart way, with systems, culture, and a roster that's turning heads across the league. So let's have some fun. Tag your Cowboys fan friend in the comments and show them how a real franchise operates. And hey, if you're loving watching Dallas crash while we rise, hit that like button. Look, last year we snapped an 8-year playoff drought. Sure, we fell to Buffalo in the wild card. But 2025, this is our year to go deep. We open up easy with non-playoff teams like the Titans, Colts, and Rams. We could be 3-0 before Mahomes even sets foot in Mile High. And with a bye in Week 12, we'll be fresh for the home stretch, including a Christmas showdown with the Chiefs that could decide the AFC West. Analysts are high on us. Some say 11 wins, others say 13 and a division title. Me? I'm going 12-5, playoff ticket punched by Week 15 and a wild card win at home. But I want to hear from you, Broncos country. What's your season prediction? Drop it in the comments and let's see who's got the boldest call. All right, true. Fans, this isn't just a team, it's a movement. Still not subscribed? What are you waiting for? A personal invite from Mr. B. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join the loudest fan base in the NFL. We've got behind-the-scenes content, draft breakdowns, and locker room vibes you won't find anywhere else. And here's a spoiler. What if I told you there's a surprise roster move coming that could shake the whole league? Want to be first to know? Subscribe now. Before we wrap, one last question for you, Broncos country. Who's that under-the-radar player no one's talking about? But who's about to break out this season? My pick? Pat Bryant? That rookie's got stickier hands than a Cinnabon. Drop your sleeper pick in the comments and let's get this hype train rolling. Until next time, keep it orange, keep it blue, and let's show the NFL why Broncos country runs this game. Thanks, fam, and as always, go Broncos.